Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Seams. Every week we're breaking down the who, the what, and the how we did all of this for RuPaul's Drag Race Season 18. Category is my neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack. So while I was in the casting process for Drag Race, I was playing sleuth. I had a list in my phone of all the runway categories that they had done in previous seasons, organized into higher categories. And I knew in the past, they typically had some sort of body part, whether that's like legs, face, butt, boobs, whatever. And looking at the list, I was like, okay, they've used a lot of the good body parts. I had a hunch our category might be back.
Back rolls.
And that was one of the words in our category, but they ended up making it more expansive. So we got to choose our favorite body part. Now, some of you may be asking why I didn't do my lips. And while I love Ciara Myst's lips, these are not my natural lips. In and out of drag, my eyes are probably my favorite body part. This dress is actually one that I had started before I got cast on Drag Race, just in case something like this ever were to come across my way. I had commissioned this outfit from Emerald Adams, taking inspiration from the Carol Burnett show. This is a Bob Mackie design that I sort of mystified. Now, Emerald did a great job on the initial construction, but one of the things I wanted to change was making sure that the eyes really looked like my drag makeup. So everything from head to toe on this outfit, we sort of zhuzhed to get it ready for TV. Starting at the top, the headpiece was constructed by my partner, Christopher. We used wire to create the shape of the eyes, a PVC internal structure, and then wrapped the whole thing with white sequin fabric. White sequin fabric. I was then able to airbrush my makeup and eye design onto the eyes itself. The eyelashes are cut out of EVA foam, and Christopher actually took the time to detail each eyelash with dark Sharpie, and this was happening literally while I was sleeping the night before we had to fly to Drag Race. Those eyelashes were the last thing to make it into the suitcase, and I'm so glad that they were one of the first things to go on the runway. The hair is a restyle by my friend Aura Aurora. We still wanted to have a little bit of a flip in the back just so it felt feminine under the turban, but the main focus are all of the spit curls and finger waves that she created. This is all framed by some beautiful jewelry done by Patience O'Clair, of course. And now we have to get into the garment. Like I said, we were working off of a base dress, and this is technically two pieces. The top is more of a danceable piece, and then there's the skirt with the beautiful big mermaid train at the bottom. Both of these needed a little bit more embellishment. Our friend Senator Galegations took the dress and covered it with this beautiful color shift sequin fabric to pump up the richness and saturation so it would read better on TV. He also helped with all of the immaculate tailoring to make sure that this dress showed off my curves. Our entire drag family, the House of Diva, worked on stoning and embellishing the gloves, headed up by Madison Avenue. And with some assistance from our Stardust friends in recreating the cups for my boobs, I was able to airbrush on my makeup design to match the headpiece. And then Madison took that and stoned it to fill. Once I got to Drag Race, my final task was gluing all of the eyelashes onto this outfit. While I'm very thankful that I didn't have to lip sync, this outfit is ready to do so. Well, maybe not the headpiece. That's a little precarious.
I hate it here. I hate it here.
This look was photographed by Ross Haley, photographed me for most of my drag career, and we wanted to capture that old Hollywood starlet feeling. I love how this outfit turned out. I love how these photos turned out, and I hope you gagged when you saw me serving glamour on the runway instead of just androgynous alien. And that's a look behind the scenes of another glamorous Ciara Myst look.